Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Alright, happy Sunday everybody. Did I mention I don't really rehearse these things? Just come up with a song and just play it, and that's about it. Cheers, happy Sunday. Tributes. We're always tributing people. This was a bad week for celebrities passing away, and there was a lot. Ray Liotta, amazing actor in one of the greatest movies of all time, Goodfellas, with Robert De Niro. True story about the mob and everything else. If you haven't seen Goodfellas, where have you been living? It's been out for a long time. Great movie, and Ray Liotta, rest in peace. Always got hungry after watching Goodfellas. They're always cooking all this great food in Goodfellas. Yeah. Anyways, Goodfellas. But kind of got. I think us rock guys, our classic rock guys, kind of got lost in the shuffle there. Allan White from Yes, and this song here, Tempest Fugit, I was kind of my first foray into Yes, because I was in my teens when I was watching a lot of videos and stuff, and then I watched a video from an album called Drama. I had that great guitar riff and Steve Howe playing a Strat on Tempest Fugit, and Drama was an album that was kind of panned by the critics and a lot of fans too, because it was not really Yes. It was the Buggles, Jeff Downes and Trevor Horn joined Yes after a little. There's always members leaving Yes and going other ways, and that's kind of how Allan White got his gig. But I remember Drama was the first real Yes I saw, and I love that album. And Tempest Fugit was the first time I ever actually saw Allan White play the drum set and play with Yes. Allan White, of course, if you didn't know, got his start with the Plastic Ono Band with John Lennon, Yoko Ono, and then basically knew Eddie Offord, who was the producer of Close to the Edge of Yes. Yes's album, and Bill Bruford, who was another incredible legendary drummer. He had to go somewhere and had to leave early from the sessions, so Allan White sat in for some rehearsals, I think, just to go over some stuff, and then played a live show which Chris Squire attended, and then after Close to the Edge, Bill Bruford left to join another version of King Crimson, and Allan White was the likely person to join Yes, and stayed with Yes basically right till the end. I think as up as early as 3 days ago, I think they said 3 days before his death, they announced that he wasn't going to join the Close to the Edge reunion tour because of illness, and then subsequently passed away this week. Cheers to Allan White. Unsung heroes, not really known huge in the drum world as far as in the top 10 in the version, Neil Peart, Bill Bruford, Carl Palmer, not always named up there, but played some incredible music with Yes, so yes, he is incredible. Cheers to Allan White. Allan White, those of you who don't know him, listen to any album after Close to the Edge, basically, and Allan White's on it. Yes, an incredible band that just keeps going and going and going. Just want to talk a little bit about the celebrity deaths. I mean, my show can be a bit of a downer, I guess, because I just talk about this stuff, and I try and be a tribute. But these people deserve the recognition and Allan White made it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Yes, which is incredible. Late for a lot of people, like Rush was late and Kiss was late, but you know, they eventually get in, I guess. It's the bar. It's the bar. Lots of bands will never get in, and they're still incredible bands, and lots of artists will always get in. And if it's your favorite artist and they're not in there, don't worry about it, because it doesn't really mean anything in the end. But just big shout outs to all the fans out there that are hurting. We've lost lots of people this year. Taylor Hawkins being another big one. But yeah, what can you say? Ronnie Hawkins apparently is not doing well right now. There's mixed reports whether he has been taken off life support. Another legendary person. And a big shout out to Norm Harris from Norman's Rare Guitars, who I've met a few times. Incredible guy. If you are into guitars and you're in California, you must visit Norm's Rare Guitars. Norman's Rare Guitars in Tarzana. It's in a shopping mall in Tarzana. Very unassuming. This man survived tons of stuff. He kept his business small. He never put a superstore out there. He's in a little strip, like I said, strip mall in Tarzana. Tarzana's a little scary place, but you know, he's there. We got there one day before they opened. We sat outside and saw them open up, and Mark Agnesi was in the store at the time, and we met him, and they got pictures with him. Norm was a great guy. But one thing about that business is he had, you know, some amazing vintage guitars, but he also had Squiers and, you know, guitars for everybody there. So he was still catering to people who just walked in, didn't know what Norm's was, and hey, this is a music store, I'm going to buy my kid a guitar. And he had stuff for those people too. And he had stuff for people that, you know, wanted to buy a $20,000 Strat. Another thing is, I walked in there and Jacob was really young when we went there, and they said, pick up whatever you want, play it. So I'm handing, you know, a $28,000 Strat to Jacob to play, and you don't care. Don't drop it, you know. Yeah, I think most parents, I guess they figured, you know, parents are not going to want their kid to drop a $20,000 guitar, so it's okay. But another thing, and all you guitar shop owners out there and people who work in music stores should know this. And I'm going to say this, every guitar that we picked up in that store was perfectly in tune and perfectly set up for that guitar. I played some Les Pauls in that store that were just like they were different guitars. They weren't Les Pauls. They were just on another level of setup. The guys who worked there are incredible. Played another ES 175. I fell in love with this guitar. I mean, can't take them home because they're, you know, in the thousands, you know, tens of thousands. Some of these guitars were worth, but you know, if you want the real 57 Strat, like my Relic reissue here, you're paying 30 grand or upwards depending on the condition. I like the condition like this, by the way. Relic is good. But big shout out to Norm, who I think is out of ICU now with cancer and his treatments. If you follow Norm's Rare Guitars on Facebook and on Instagram, there's lots of stuff of him talking to you and everything else. And best wishes to him. Best wishes to anyone out there who's hurting right now, physically or mentally. It's still a very tough time for everyone out there trying to cope, trying to get back into it as things open up. That's going to be hard for a lot of people to get back out there, and if they had anxiety issues before the pandemic, it's going to be just as bad, if not worse, after. So just take care of your people out there. I'm trying very hard, very, very hard on those subjects. But on a nice note, our concert is next Sunday for Avalon Music Academy, Polish Hall here in Brantford. We're having 3 shows. Lots of great talent. Lots of amazing stuff going to happen. The kids are going to play. Our kids and everybody else's kids are going to play, and we have some really good tributes. No more tributes to fallen heroes from our world. Our teachers will be getting together to play some songs, and that's our concert next Sunday. If you're in Brantford, stop on by. Can talk sometimes. Jacob D'Souza Band is in rehearsals right now for some showcases coming up. One in particular, Markham Music Festival on June 18th. Sorry. And we got some other acoustic shows coming up in June also. And in the summertime, lots of summertime acoustic and band shows coming up. Bridge on Fire included, with our new singer, Brad Wetham. Yes, announced, you heard it here. Anyhow, thanks so much. Cheers to everybody out there who's doing it and keeping it real and keeping it in focus. Enjoy the weather. Love you guys. Thanks for all my birthday wishes. Yesterday was my birthday. I'm very low-key about my birthdays. We don't get too excited about things out here. I should have brought my box set down. Angela bought me the 40th anniversary box set for Rush Moving Pictures, and it's incredible. It's never thought. Very big surprise. Never thought I'd get that. It even had a little red barchetta in it, which was really cool. Really cool. Anyways, thanks so much for my birthday wishes, guys. 56 and still rocking. I'm going to keep rocking. Until we rock no more. Like anybody else out there. Into our 70s, hopefully. Check it out. Anyhow, have a great Sunday. Take it easy. Bye-bye.